So I can't complain on anything. So if I lose money or I gain more money, that's just a blessing.
Yeah.
To me, losing is just a learning experience. I don't ever lose and lose. I lose and gain because I gained that experience of losing,
Yeah.
right? And why I lost. And I take that and I encourage myself not to commit the same mistake and lose again,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm a winner, bro. I'm into winning and I love being a winner. But being a winner also makes me who I am today. It makes me be a positive person. It makes me be. Um, I wanted to rub onto everybody that comes around me, right? Have that winner positive mentality. Because if you come in here, if you come to me and you put a business on the table and say we might lose if we do this, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Right? If you come in here and you tell me we're gonna win doing this, then we're winning, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Because that's the mentality we all
Why
want.
do you think God has been so big on you? And what do you are you big on going to church every Sunday? When did you start believing a lot in God, and why do you think God has taken care of you? Because I'll give you an example. When like not too long ago, like a year ago, well, 2 years ago, they broke into my house, four robbers with guns, and my dad was going to stay that night in the house. So if he would have, something could have happened
God
to him
forbid.
because they knew I wasn't around. And then about a year ago, they assaulted me again, both times to steal watches. So a year ago, outside of my office, two robbers they planned they studied me, and I think it was an in-house job. Somebody inside the company that probably
Yeah, you
set
got
me
to be
up.
careful.
And I had a gun here, and they couldn't even take the watch off. I took it off. I gave it to them, and they didn't shoot me. So I know that God was watching me.
Of course.
So and it's impossible not to realize that. So I feel like God has put me in here because He's holding me like I said, big responsibility to help a lot of people. And I don't know, like what is your how do you think and feel about God? When did it start, and why do you think God has been a big part of your life?
I just know God. I know God does this thing, and He knows who He gives it to, and He knows well that I'm not gonna keep it all to myself, right? He knows that, and because He created me,
Yeah.
He created me, and He knows what He's doing. It's like I respect Him, I love Him, and He's in my heart, bro. He's everything that I do, everything that I move, everything that whatever it takes. I know it's Him.
Yeah.
And to me, look, I've helped vendors, street vendors. I've helped people. I've helped farmers. I've helped friends, family, definitely. Like my family is everything to me. Brothers and sisters, nephews, nieces. I don't care who it is. My family's my family, bro. And whatever they need, they got it.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like I make sure they're good. I always make sure I wake up every day and I make sure they're good.
Yeah.
Because it's important. I can't be the only one good. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be good and my family's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right? Or I don't eat by myself. Where one eats, we all eat. And I believe in that. If I share a table with you, we're all gonna eat on that table. If there's a room right here and they bring me one meal,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat, bro. And we're gonna share that meal. I don't care if we get a bite each, but that's what's gonna happen. I don't eat by myself.
Yeah.
No se come solo, bro.
Yeah.
And in this business and in life, I've been around a lot of people that do eat by themselves and only think about them.
Yeah.
And I respect them. I just don't come around them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like that. I don't hang around with stingy people. I've taken off my clothes from my back to give to somebody.
Yeah.
My shoes. A kid told me one time, "Hey, man, I always dreamed of having some Jordans." And I looked at his shoes and I slipped my Jordans right off and gave them to him. And those were $1,800 Jordans.
Yeah.
And he said, "Bro, I'm not asking you for your shoes." I said, "I'm not telling you. If you asking me, I'm giving them to you, So I gave them to him, and then he was like, "Well, what do I do with my shoes?" I said, "I ain't putting them on." So I'm walking barefoot, bro. I hopped back in my car and I left. But I mean, did I lose? No.
Yeah.
Maybe that inspired him to do more.
I feel like karma. I believe in karma. Do you?
Yeah, of course.
What you do, you get back.
Of course. I
Yeah.
believe in it. Karma's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I always believe in doing good, man. I promise.